This is my favorite coffee spot in all of the Smoky Mountains, and it really is the heavenly roast. It has good reviews. I love its caramel macchiato. And it's just a nice little cozy place. You'll see the inside is also cozy. They also have a nice little photo op right here. So I recommend going to this place, and the pastries are also heavenly, as the name says. This one's yours, Teddy. So right now they're preparing for the 4th of July. They have a whole American flag thing going on here. And as you look around, it's a bunch of wood and it's really cozy. It does give a really homey cabin type of feel. And I would love to just sit here and work for the day. It has a very nice aesthetic. And they have LED lights. Look at that. They have these cute little tables for us to sit at and some little board games. I think they've done a really nice job. They use the Monin syrup brand, which is personally my favorite syrup brand because other coffee shops that I like also use Monin. So I think that's the high quality brand, and they truly give you high quality drinks because of these soaps. So this is your seasonal summer drink. It's called Dragon Fruit Dazzle. It looks good. It has some dragon fruit, some lotus white, and some little freeze-dried strawberries on top. Let's try it. Hi. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty citrusy. It's refreshing. It has texture of a very finely grinded icy. I really like this one. This one's a good choice. And then we have one that's around all year round. This is our Pretty in Pink drink. So it's watermelon and lime. And they give you like little gummies on top. Those are gummies in the drink. I like this one. So it's like a soda. So they use the sparkling water. And the watermelon really does come through in this because it's kind of hard to capture watermelon essence sometimes. And it really complements the gummy flavor well. I can tell that the drink itself tastes kind of like if the gummies were made into a drink. I like this one better than this one, actually. And here's our strawberry cheesecake whip. So it comes with a bunch of whipped cream on top. Huh. So this is very unusual. I think it's good. It's like if you took strawberry cheesecake and you made it into like a watery lemonade type drink, a water-based drink. And the whipped cream on top, I thought that would kind of clash with the drink itself because it's cream and it's water-based, but it actually goes pretty well together. Yeah, it also has a very light flavor overall. So I think this drink is pretty well designed. And then just move on to our coffees. Okay, so this is your iced caramel macchiato. It's more like the one you find at Starbucks where it's a bunch of milk and then they pour on a shot of espresso. It's not your actual like shot of macchiato that you would find in other places. I love the coffee here. It's the best I've had in Tennessee. I think I attribute that to the syrups that they use and the types of milk brands that they use. So I think this does have a pretty syrupy feel to a coffee, but their coffee roast itself is very fitting for this type of drink, especially. I really like it. I think the coffee's not too light in this drink. I think it's pretty strong, which is always good. And then we have, last but not least, the campfire drinks. So this one is their own, and it's supposed to have some marshmallows, maybe have like a type of s'mores feel. Okay. This one's pretty nice. You can kind of taste like the when you char the marshmallows on the campfire, you can kind of taste that in this drink. I think they really incorporated that well. And it has the same syrupy coffee taste as this one does. So I think both of these are pretty good. I really like the coffee here, and the water-based drinks aren't bad either. So I think they have a good array of drinks for you at the Heavenly Roast. So now we're on to breakfast. Here is a breakfast burrito. It has some sausage and some egg and some cheese in it. And served nice and warm, as it should be. I'm usually not a huge fan of breakfast burritos. I just don't like them that much, but I really like this one. I think the type of cheese they use really melts it and brings all the ingredients together. It was done really nicely, and the sausage. So yeah, I really like the flavor of the sausage that they used in this one. And these a nice little breakfast snack for you to have, and it's not that expensive either. I like this one. And here we have our honey chicken biscuits. That's what it is. So I didn't see any honey on it. So I thought maybe it was just a honey biscuit. But they actually drizzle some honey onto the patty and in between the biscuit right here. So there is that sweet taste after you take a bite of it. I think the chicken is cooked really well. We're kind of in a southern area, so I think all the chicken here is probably better than what you would get in any of the other states. And these biscuits are made really well too, because they're pretty thin. They're not really thick, or they don't taste like what you might generically find at KFC. And I think these are really well-made biscuits. They have a really sweet flavor that blends well with the chicken. If you like your chicken and waffles, this tastes kind of like that. Okay. Dessert time. So this is your lemon blueberry cake. First thing you taste is just the lemon flavor. So if you love lemon flavored desserts, this is one for you. I think the blueberries at the bottom complement it pretty nicely. It feeds more into that acidic type of this loaf, and then the sugar on top. You need the sugar on top to counteract all of that acidity. So I think this is a well-made loaf, but maybe it could have been baked a little better. All the blueberries are at the bottom and not scattered throughout the loaf. And then we have our pistachio cookies. So there's some white chocolate in here, and there's some of the actual nut in here. Let's see how it tastes. I think it's really good. I think it tastes like your White Chocolate macadamia nut cookie, except they just took the macadamia nuts and they replaced it with pistachios. So if you'd rather have like a softer and less noticeable nut flavor in your cookie, then I'd go for this one, because it still tastes like a really good cookie with like a hint of pistachio in the background. So I think all the food here is pretty nice. I especially like the breakfast burrito here. Yeah, I think if you go to the Heavenly Roast, the drinks are amazing, and the food is also a great option. So if you want breakfast or just something to cool you down, then here's a good pot to pick.